This is the best gun in Modern Warfare 2. If you're trying to get an MGB, you gotta use this weapon. It's actually so good they banned it from ranked play. Ladies and gentlemen, look at a powerhouse of a weapon this thing is. We got a pretty snappy ADS, absolutely zero recoil, and we got a lot of damage. Like with these blackout rounds, oh my days, so much damage. And then for that 2-shot kill, you literally just gotta hit the head twice. 1, 2, boom, they're dead. With all that said though, I actually prefer to run a different setup. I have like 3 other setups that I use, and I'll go over those quickly, but I want to make a video on the blackout rounds, which to get access to the blackout rounds, you got to go over to the ammunition, and then you just throw on the blackout. This is going to increase that damage, making it a 2-shot kill, although we are losing a little bit of our fire rate, and so that's why the other setups in my opinion are a little bit better. But if you like to use a slow fire and high damage weapon, you are going to absolutely love these rounds. Plus it is a great way to mix things up. Next up, because these iron sights are so freaking weird, like they're not that bad, it's just like there's so much going on, and so you know, I prefer to run a sight. Sometimes I will run the iron sights, but overall I found myself doing the most consistent with the Chrono Mini Pro. The Slimline Pro is also a very good one. I just prefer to run this one because I like that blue dot sight. Which then for the tuning, you want to bring up the flinch resistance. If you don't like the ADS speed of the class, feel free to increase the ADS. I just value flinch resistance over ADS speed, which there is the tuning if you do want to tune it for the ADS. And then for the bottom bar, that is personal preference. The farther you make it away, the more FOV you have, plus you'll have less visual recoil, but the targets are going to be a little bit smaller, and so it is going to be harder to hit your shots. But you know, I just prefer it like 75%. And for the next attachment, you guys got 2 different options. The stocks I recommend is going to be the RCOM S4 or the Res 2. For me, because I favor mobility, I am going to run the RCOM despite losing a lot of recoil control. It just makes the weapon feel more like an SMG. The Raid 90 is also a very good one. I would try this one out if you want to have a lot of mobility but not as many cons. With the Res 2, you're not going to have really any cons at all, but you get a lot of sprint speed and aim walking speed, allowing you to strafe a little bit quicker, and you can get from like point A to point B a little bit quicker. And then for the tuning, we are just going to increase the overall mobility of the weapon by increasing the ADS speed and the aim walking speed. And then next up, because we need a little bit more recoil control on the weapon, we are going to be going over to the muzzle, and I believe the best muzzle for this gun is going to be the X1040, or you can run the FJX Fulcrum Pro. Previously I was running the Tread 40, but lately I've been really liking this Fulcrum Pro, which if you do want to use the Sock and Tread 40, which is going to specialize in the vertical recoil control, you don't get as much horizontal. With the Fulcrum, you get like a balance of horizontal and vertical, and then you just want to tune them the same way. You want to increase the horizontal recoil, which is your recoil stabilization, and then you want to increase the gun kick control, which is your vertical recoil control, and so it's going to eliminate a lot of the bounce on the weapon. So even with this Fulcrum Pro, we still have a decent amount of recoil on the weapon. If you're at like close range, like playing on a small map, it's not going to really matter. You can probably just add an ADS attachment instead, but when you get to long range, this setup is going to be a little bit awkward to use. And so for me, I found myself doing better with the Commando foregrip, which this is going to hurt the ADS speed by a decent amount. And so if you still want a very snappy ADS, run the Shark Fin 90, or if you want a little bit more recoil control and you don't mind losing a little bit of your ADS, then I would run the Phase 3. But for me, I found the Commando was the best. Which then for the tuning, just increase the horizontal recoil, and I'm not maxing this out because this isn't based on a linear scale, so we're getting the most amount of our horizontal recoil control if we increase it to here rather than if we were to max that out. And then for the bottom one, because we are losing aiming stability with that stock, you want to bring that back up by tuning it for aiming auto stability. And just so you guys know, oh my days, why does it do that? But just so you guys know, the tuning for the underbarrel is going to be the same for any other underbarrel that you choose to use. With all that said though, this is going to be the best setup if you do choose to use the blackout rounds. For me, I don't really like using the blackout, and so I'll go over some other very good setups. So the other setups I got for you guys, this is going to be a very ranged one. We got a very aggressive one. This one is so underrated. It's just a little bit hard to use because of the iron sights, but it is so fun to use. And then my overall favorite one is going to be this one. Got the same muzzle. I swapped out the underbarrel for the Shark Fin 90, got the same tuning, and then sometimes I will swap out this laser for a rear grip. I'll throw on the X10 grip. There is many people that like the Phantom grip. I just don't like to use flinch resistance, and so I don't mind having a little bit less mobility to have more flinch resistance. Which for the tuning on the laser, you're just going to tune it for sprint of fire speed and ADS speed. I got the same stock with the same tuning and the same optics. Say you did want to run the X10 grip or any other grip, you want to tune them all for the ADS speed and the sprint to fire speed. So for the SMG version of the ISO, this is a very fun one. I am running a laser. Sometimes I will take this off and add an optic, or I'll add like the armor piercing rounds and tune that for more damage range, which is kind of helpful because this barrel is adding so many pros, but then it's really killing the weapon. Like we're losing a lot of damage range, and so this setup is only good at close range. And then I'm not going to be tuning this one. For the tuning on the Phase phase 3, same as before. We got the same tuning on the X10 grip. And then for the stock, we're running the rate 90, so we don't have as many cons. Since that barrel is already killing the weapon, I don't really want to kill it more for just a little bit more pros and then tune it like this. And just before I get into the range ISO setup, I just want to show you guys this ADS. Look how snappy it is. Such a snappy ADS. You literally win like every close range gunfight just because you can ADS way quicker than every other gun in the game. With all that said though, here's my favorite ranged ISO setup. We are going to be running the LR barrel just to increase the overall firepower of the weapon. It is hurting the mobility, and so I only really use this on like the bigger maps, tune it for the horizontal recoil control and damage range. And then we're running the Res 2 stock with this tuning, and then I believe you guys have already seen the tuning for those other ones. So let's get into the MGB gameplay. Okay boys, let's see if we can get a nuke. Oh, I don't have my Orion camo on this. I sold. I have the better camo, but I want my Orion, and then the enemies already took a shit and the game just started. What is this? Dude, you just want to ruin everyone's day? We finally got a hard point on ship, and you're like, you know what? I'm gonna ruin everyone's day by using flashes, gas, shotguns. You freaking losers. You can't even hit your shots. I don't like these enemies at all. You're still on the floor. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing on the floor? I think they all should be spawning here. They're spawning top left. That was unexpected. Oh, this thing's so good. Oh my gosh, this thing deletes. Dude, my game runs so badly when I am recording. I need my 4090 to come ASAP. I need my 4090. But I gotta wait for the power supply to come too. But the power supply is supposed to come like a day after. Oh, I should have lost that. 8-second delay? There shouldn't be any 8-second. My aimbot on? Oh, definitely, dude, definitely. Some people genuinely think I have aimbot. Like, just watch me play. You'll see me miss half my shots randomly. And then they're like, oh, you just toggle it off. I'm like, no, dude, I don't want to think that much when I'm playing Call of Duty. I just want to, you know, shoot some things. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing good. Oh, why? Expedite is still the best shotgun. Yeah, I would say the broadside. The broadside's extremely broken. Because it's like, you know, you have a 25-round magazine with Dragon's Breath. And it's like a sniper. That thing has infinite range. Here, we're on the 5. All the enemies are spawning over here. This is good. Never mind, spawn's flipped. Let's run through mid. Let's get them out of here. I want them to add a ship in 24/7. That would be nice. I really want that because, you know, shoot the ship. I hate shoot house. Shoot house plays horrible in this game. Whenever a game has like a long shot challenge and shoot the ship is in it. What the fuck? Stop! It's not the gun, it's the player. Hitting UAVs with RPGs for platinum is literally the worst. Oh, that sounds horrible, man. That sounds actually horrible. I didn't even know that was a challenge. Did not even know that was a challenge. You know, I skipped the launchers. Like, oh, hell no, I ain't doing launchers. Thank you for stunning your own spawn. Shipping just gets me so mad. It just gets me really f***ing mad. And stream. I wouldn't be able to stream. Oh, let's go, let's go. Okay, they're all pushing. If anyone's new, I might hop into ranked pretty soon. I just need to get like a gameplay or two. And I need to warm up for a little bit and talk to you guys. We got one man over here. He spawned in, instantly crouches. Just trying to make sure they don't spawn in behind me. I think they're all spawning to the right of me or top left. Okay, they're all spawning over here. I'm probably gonna get RPG'd very soon. This map is nice when you add a bigger magazine. I kind of need a bigger magazine on this map. No, why did you? Where did you come from? Give me this nuke. Boom, 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 and boom. Oh, we're doing good. They're all spawning top right. We can focus up. Ah, I should have died. I don't like you. You literally live inside a fucking butt crack, dude. Spawns in, finds the nearest crack. It's like, oh, I need it. Need it. Yeah, I know there's a guy to my right, but there's a guy over here too. Oh, we're piecing. Dyson. Crony. That guy is a prony. Oh, knee slapper. Boom. Okay, I think this is the nuke, boys. As long as there's no RPG, I'm chilling. Dude, I don't even know where that guy was. He was capturing the hard point without being on the hard point. Pistol man! Dude, they literally spawn everywhere. The game is like, it finds whoever's on a Shuriken. It's like, we're gonna spawn them in them. There was zero consistency with these spawns. Zero consistency. I can't read them at all. Give me ammo, let's go. Okay. Boom. Dude, we are piecing these guys. The 2-shot headshot for the motherfucking MGB. Let's go. Leave a like for that. If you are new, you know, I definitely would hit the subscribe button if you are trying to get better at Call of Duty. Let's freaking go. A like is appreciated too. Makes my grandma happy. Let's go, boys. Okay, let's see if I can get like a 60. If I can get a double MGB, that would be amazing. A little double MGB would just be amazing. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh. Munitions box. Oh, Chad, I love the nukes in here. I love the nuke emotes. That makes everything so much better. Like, when we get a nuke and I look over and there's a million nuke emotes, so much better. So much freaking hype. Why do I have to click 19 buttons after reloading? Just put the mag in and let's go. We're still going off, boys. Dude, this is so satisfying. So freaking satisfying. Oh, get bopped. You can't hit the snake. That teammate, why would you shoot at me? Yo, my ping is off or something. And chat, we'll be able to play a lot better once my 4090 comes. I just got busted on. Okay, stop, please. Just relax for 2 seconds. Because, you know, this 90 FPS gaming is not it. No, JC, these are not the bodiest players ever. These players are basically scump. Basically, you can't even tell the difference between a CDO pro and these enemies. Double MGB? Double MGB, question mark? Okay, we have no ammo. Broadside. Oh, God. We're on the... Oh, my God. I almost called it in. I wish your streaks would lap in this game. That would be so cool. No! Fuck! Why would you... Oh! I ran out of ammo. That's the only reason. Let's see if we can get another one. If I hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? You think your MP5 build is good for Warzone? Oh, it's for sure. No, 100%, dude. 100%. Just throw on like the 40-round mag and you're chilling. 50-round might be better, maybe, but the mobility might not be that good. Okay, you know what? He just got destroyed. He utterly got destroyed. I'm going to put the chat up on screen if you guys want to be in the video. I'll put it up on the screen in a second. Yeah, let's call on this motherfucking MGB. Let's go, boys. Easy nukes and dukes first try. Let's go. Come on, boom. And a boom. And a boom. Let's go. Easy motherfucking nukes and dukes. Let's go. Nukes, motherfuckers. Easy.
A little bit like young. I bought a yard today. Let her pet it all year like bird.